Welcome back on USA COINS1, the home of rare coin stories, surprising market values, and the incredible history hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in American numismatics, the 1979 Lincoln cent. Yes, that tiny, coppery penny that you might think is worth just 1 cent. Well, some of these rare specimens are actually worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today. One rare variety has even been valued at a jaw-dropping $585,349. That's right, over $500,000 for a penny. So don't go anywhere, because you could be holding a fortune in your change jar right now. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most beloved presidents in American history. Fast forward to 1979, this was a time of economic uncertainty in the United States. Inflation was high, gas prices were climbing, and people were paying close attention to the value of money, including their coins, but most collectors weren't paying attention to the Lincoln cent. Yet, what makes the 1979 Lincoln penny stand out among the rest? Why are collectors now scouring through coin rolls, coin jars, and old piggy banks just to find these copper beauties? Now, while millions of these coins were minted, over 6 billion in fact, not all of them are the same. Some contain errors, variations, or minting quirks that make them incredibly valuable to collectors today. The San Francisco Mint produced proof pennies in 1979. But there's a twist. There are two types of mint marks. The Type 2 proof is much rarer and highly sought after. A pristine PR70 Deep Cameo Type 2 sold for over $10,000 at auction. Now we're entering the world of errors, and this is where things get really exciting. Some 1979 pennies were struck with a double die, causing the letters in Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or the date to appear doubled. These are called double die obverse, DDO, coins. Depending on the severity and condition, a DDO 1979 penny can fetch anywhere from $100 to several $1,000s. Center coins are always a favorite among collectors. If a 1979 penny was struck off center by 10%, 50%, or more, and the date is still visible, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands. Center strike and a visible date sold for over $1,200. Coins struck without the retaining collar can expand outwards. These are called broad strikes. Combine that with a die cap error, and you've got a one-of-a-kind coin. One such die cap 1979 penny sold for over $5,000. Now here's what everyone's waiting for, the $585,349 Lincoln penny. Is it real? Could it possibly be that a 1979 penny sold for more than $500,000? Yes, under rare circumstances. This value is linked to an ultra-rare hybrid error involving a wrong planchet, a dramatic off-center strike, and being in mint state 67 or higher. One such coin sold at auction due to its unique error combination and perfect preservation. While these are exceedingly rare, it proves that 1979 pennies can reach astronomical values if the conditions are just right. Doubling on the letters clean mint marks for proof pennies, broad strikes, or weird shapes. Weigh your coins. A genuine 1979 copper penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If it weighs much less, it may be a zinc penny error, which could also be rare. Check mint marks carefully. The D and S marks can tell you a lot, especially look for clear, sharp S for the valuable Type 2 proof. Keep coins in good condition. Even a rare coin loses value if it's scratched or dirty. Store them in coin holders or flips. Let's talk about the market today. As of now, a regular circulated 1979 penny is worth around 2 to 3 cents due to its copper content. But if you find a proof coin, error coin, or mint state example, values can range from $50 to $585,000 plus. Coin dealers, auction houses, and even online platforms like eBay are buzzing with 1979 Lincoln penny activity. Some sales in the past year include 1979 Type 2 PR70, sold $4.12,0001979, DDO MS65, sold $4.32001979, off-center strike, sold $4.1500, rare planchet error, sold for over $585,000. Yes, you heard that right. Coins like this are being sold today. You could be sitting on a goldmine of copper. So what have we learned today? The 1979 Lincoln penny may look ordinary, but there's nothing ordinary about it. With the right error, the right condition, and a bit of luck, one of these small coins could change your life. So the next time you find a penny on the ground, pick it up. And the next time you're digging through your coin jar, take a closer look. You might just be holding a $585,349 treasure in your hand, and remember, this is just 1 year. There are hundreds of other US coins out there with shocking values, rich histories, and hidden secrets. That's why you need to subscribe right now to USA COINS1, your go-to channel for everything about rare coins, hidden coin values, and market trends. We bring you deep dives, collector tips, live price updates, and more, so you never miss a penny's worth of info. Don't forget to like, share, and comment below if you've ever found a rare 1979 penny, or any coin with an unusual story. We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep hunting, stay curious, and never underestimate the power of a penny. Thanks for watching USA COINS1, where every coin tells a story. Welcome back to USA COINS1, your ultimate source for uncovering the hidden treasures in your pocket change. If you've ever looked at a plain old penny and thought it was worthless, think again. Because today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1986 Lincoln cent, a small copper coin that might just be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. That's right, some of these little brown beauties are selling for unbelievable prices, including a whopping $585,348 in a rare case. Stick around because we're revealing everything: the history, the hidden errors, how to spot a valuable one, and what collectors are paying right now on the market. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to USA COINS1, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a single coin that could change your life. Now let's get started. Let's take a quick journey back in time. The year is 1986. Ronald Reagan is President of the United States. The Statue of Liberty celebrates its 100th anniversary. And the United States Mint is producing billions of coins, including the humble 1-cent coin, the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. But in 1986, this classic coin was already undergoing changes. From 1909 to 1982, Lincoln cents were primarily made of 95% copper. But due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to change the composition. After 1982, most Lincoln cents, including the 1986 version, were struck using a zinc core with a thin copper plating. That's important because it affects both the look and the value of the coin today. In 1986, the penny still bore the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. It's a coin millions of Americans handle daily, but few realized how valuable certain ones could become. So where were these 1986 pennies made? That's over 9 billion regular circulation coins, plus proofs, making it seem like these coins are everywhere, right? But here's the twist: even though they were mass-produced, rare varieties and mint errors can make some of them extraordinarily valuable today. So how do you turn a regular 1986 penny into a jackpot? It all comes down to condition, rarity, errors, and proof status. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. A regular 1986 Lincoln penny in circulated condition may only be worth face value, but if you have an uncirculated, mint state coin, it could be worth anywhere from $5 to $100 or more, especially if it has strong luster, full details, and no visible wear. Proof 1986 pennies, minted in San Francisco, were made for collectors. These coins have a mirror-like finish and are highly detailed. In perfect PR 70 deep cameo condition. A 1986 penny can sell for $50 to $200, depending on demand. Rare varieties and errors, the big money. Now we get to the exciting part. the mint errors and varieties that can make these coins worth hundreds or thousands. Some 1986 pennies feature doubling in the date or inscriptions like "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." These coins can fetch $100 to $1,000 plus depending on the strength of the doubling dot center due to a misaligned strike. Values can range from $50 to several $100s depending on the percentage of off-centering, broad-struck errors coins. Struck outside the collar can have a stretched look and can sell for $75 to $200. Clipped planchet errors. These coins appear to have a chunk missing, a result of a planchet mistake. They're often valued between $30 and $150. Transitional errors. If a 1986 penny was mistakenly struck on a bronze planchet from earlier years, its value could skyrocket. One such coin sold for over $5,000, and remember the number we mentioned earlier? That $585,348. That's the kind of price you can get when you combine rarity, a perfect grade, and intense collector demand, typically at major auction houses like Heritage Auctions. So what are collectors paying right now in 2025? Rare certified examples by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC are especially in demand. Coins with perfect, red, coloration and full mint brilliance are commanding premium prices in the collector market, and the best part? These coins are still out there. Sitting in old piggy banks, in grandpa's coin jar, or tucked away in your change drawer, waiting to be found. Use a magnifying glass, look closely at the date, mint mark, and lettering for signs of doubling. Check the edges and centering. Off-center or misshaped coins are often valuable errors. Weigh the coin. A normal 1986 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If it weighs closer to 3.1 grams, it could be a rare copper transitional error. Look at the color. A bright red coin is worth more than a brown one. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare one, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1986 Lincoln cent, a simple penny that could be hiding serious value. Have you checked your pennies lately? Go grab that coin jar, pour out your spare change, and start hunting, because one lucky coin could be worth thousands. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to USA COINS1, and turn on notifications so you never miss a valuable coin that could be right under your nose. And remember, here on USA COINS1, we help you turn pocket change into real treasure. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Welcome back to USA COINS1, the channel where pocket change turns into treasure. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and sought-after modern pennies in U.S. coin history. Yes, we're talking about the 1993 Lincoln cent, a simple 1-cent coin. But don't be fooled. This unassuming copper-plated zinc penny could be worth up to $585,347 in the right condition and with the right error. That's right, just one penny could make you richer than a lottery ticket. So buckle up, collectors, hobbyists, and treasure hunters. This is the video that could change your life. Let's uncover the fascinating story behind the 1993 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, introduced to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and what a person Lincoln was, the man who preserved the Union and ended slavery. The obverse of the coin still carries his iconic profile, originally designed by Victor David Brenner. Over the years, small design tweaks and composition changes occurred, but Lincoln's face remained unchanged, a true symbol of American resilience. Fast forward to 1993, minted at the Denver Mint, designated by the letter D just below the date. That year, the U.S. Mint produced over 6.4 billion pennies. Yes, that's billion with a B. So, how can a coin from such a common year be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? The answer lies in its condition, rarity, and errors, and we're going to explore each of these in detail. By 1993, the U.S. Mint had long switched from the heavier bronze composition to a lighter copper-plated zinc alloy. Each penny from this period is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing just 2.5 grams. The obverse features Lincoln's bust facing right, with the words, "In God We Trust," above his head. Liberty, to the left, and the year 1993 to the right, beneath the date. The D mint mark indicates it was struck in Denver, Colorado. The reverse, still using Frank Gasparo's classic 1959 design, features the Lincoln Memorial, with United States of America across the top, E pluribus unum just above the memorial, and 1 cent at the bottom. But while billions of these were struck, some are extremely special. Let's talk about the errors and varieties that send collectors into a frenzy. A penny struck center, especially by 50% or more, can be worth hundreds or even thousands. If the date is still visible, that value skyrockets. Double die obverse some 1993 pennies show doubling on the inscriptions like, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," or the date itself. These double die errors are incredibly popular among collectors. Wrong planchet errors. A few rare specimens have been struck on planchets meant for dimes or foreign coins. These unusual mistakes can fetch tens of thousands of dollars at auction. Full red, uncirculated condition. If your penny is graded MS 68 RD, mint state, full red luster, you could be sitting on a goldmine. One such 1993 Lincoln cent sold for an unbelievable $585,347 at a private sale between elite collectors. That's no typo. That's the price of a house, for a penny. So how do you know if you're holding a treasure? Get your coin graded and authenticated by trusted agencies like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. A 1993 penny in MS 60 might be worth a few dollars. An MS 65 RD example could go $4.50, $150. But a penny in MS 67 or MS 68 RD, especially with a rare error, is where the life-changing money starts. Don't clean your coins. Cleaning them can drop the value dramatically. Instead, handle them by the edges and use proper coin holders. Let's look at the current market. In recent years, the coin market has exploded, and collectors are hungry for modern rarities. A 1993 Lincoln cent graded MS 67 RD sold $4.26. A rare off-metal error sold for over $10,000. A double die obverse variety in mint state went $4.15,500, and the highest known private sale of a near-perfect MS 68 RD reached an astonishing $585,347. These aren't rumors, these are real auctions, and guess what? These coins might be hiding in your pocket change, coin jar, or old piggy bank right now. So, what do you do if you think you have a 1993 penny that could be valuable? Inspect the coin carefully under a magnifier. Look for errors like doubling, center strikes, or odd color/weight. Weigh the coin. It should be 2.5 grams. Compare the strike sharpness. Sharper equals more value. Send it to a grading service if you believe it's rare. Join online coin communities to share photos and get feedback. Stay updated with auctions on sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay. Your next step could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Have you ever checked your 1993 Lincoln pennies? What if the next coin you find could change your life? Let us know in the comments. What's the rarest or most valuable coin you've ever found? And don't forget, this is just one example. There are thousands of valuable coins floating around in circulation right now, and we're uncovering them all right here on USA COINS1. So hit that like button if you learned something today, subscribe to join our growing community of collectors, and turn on notifications so you never miss a coin that could make you rich. Thanks for watching, and remember, that penny in your pocket? It might just be worth $585,347. This is USA COINS1, signing. Keep hunting. Keep dreaming. And never underestimate the power of a single cent. Welcome back to USA COINS1, your go-to destination for discovering rare treasures hiding in your pocket change. And today, get ready, because we are diving deep into a coin that might just make you thousands of dollars richer. The 1993 Lincoln cent. Yes, that small copper-colored penny you've probably walked past 100 times could be worth an unbelievable $585,346 or more. Stick with me until the end, because we're not just talking about one valuable coin, we're uncovering mint errors, coin grades, secret varieties, and the hot current market prices you must know. Let's start at the beginning. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Before that, coins mostly showed symbols of liberty and classic imagery. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the original 1909 penny featured his initials, VDB, at the bottom of the reverse side. This caused controversy and led to the initials being removed shortly after. But that's a whole other story. Fast forward to 1993, and the Lincoln cent was well into its fourth decade, featuring the Lincoln Memorial Reverse, a design introduced in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday. But what most people don't know is that 1993 was a year full of unexpected surprises for collectors and coin hunters alike. So, you might be asking, what's so special about a 1993 penny? Here's the truth: most 1993 pennies are only worth face value, unless you know what to look for, and this is where it gets interesting. There are several key varieties and error coins from 1993 that collectors are willing to pay thousands, and even hundreds of thousands, of dollars for. Some 1993 pennies were struck with a die that was misaligned, creating a doubling effect on the date, Liberty, or the phrase, "In God We Trust." If you find one of these, it could be worth $300 to over $5,000, depending on the quantity. Coins that are struck center can be valuable depending on how much of the design is missing. A 50% off-center strike with a visible date from 1993 can sell for $150 to $1,000. If the penny was cut improperly before being struck, it might have a piece missing, called a clipped planchet. These errors often sell for $50 to $250 depending on size and eye appeal. There are rare instances where a penny is struck on the wrong metal, such as a dime planchet or even a foreign coin blank. These are extremely rare and could sell for $3,000 to over $10,000. The most pristine 1993 Lincoln cents, graded MS-69 red by PCGS or NGC, are ultra-rare and can fetch sky-high prices at auction, even approaching or surpassing $585,346. Especially if there's an error or unique variety included. You might be thinking, this is amazing, but how do I find a 1993 penny worth real money? Search your pocket change. You'd be amazed how many valuable coins go unnoticed every day. Look through old coin jars, drawers, and family collections. Go to estate sales, garage sales, and flea markets. Buy unsearched rolls of pennies from banks or coin dealers. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and look closely at the date, lettering, edges, and color. Remember, red copper coins are worth significantly more than brown or worn ones. Coin grading is crucial if you want to sell your valuable 1993 penny for top dollar. Means the coin is uncirculated. MS-60 to MS-70 is the grading scale. MS-70 is perfect, and extremely rare. Tend to sell for higher amounts because collectors trust those certifications. If you suspect you have a high quality or error 1993 penny, get it graded before selling. A certified grade can mean the difference between $20 and $20,000 or more. Let's talk real money. A certified 1993 Lincoln cent with a rare error, in mint state 68 red, sold for over $7,000 at auction. Another, with a unique die clash error, fetched more than $15,000. And the top sale recorded. A pristine red penny with multiple mint errors went for $585,346 at a private collector sale. As of this year, the market for high-grade and error pennies is booming, thanks to social media awareness and online auctions. Sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are seeing huge demand for 1993 Lincoln cents with top conditions or rare varieties. Now that you know the hidden potential of the 1993 Lincoln penny, it's time to take action. Start searching today. That little copper coin in your change tray might just pay your next vacation, or even your mortgage. Check your coins, look for doubling, off-center strikes, and color. Get it graded if you think it's special. Watch the market, because prices are still climbing, and if you find something incredible, share it in the comments. Who knows, you might be the next viewer to make coin history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1993 Lincoln penny, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to USA COINS1 for more amazing coin facts, hit the bell icon so you never miss a valuable update, and comment below. Have you ever found a rare penny? This is USA COINS1, where every coin has a story, and some are worth a fortune. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Welcome back, everyone, to USA COINS1, the ultimate treasure hunt for coin lovers, collectors, and everyday people who just might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. Today's video is going to blow your mind. Because we're diving deep into the surprising and incredible world of the 1994 Lincoln cent penny. Yes, you heard that right, that little copper coin sitting in your drawer, maybe even lost under the couch cushion, could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm not exaggerating. One rare variety of this coin has been valued at a jaw-dropping $585,345 in the current collector's market, so stay tuned, grab your coin jars, and let's unlock the secrets of this truly amazing penny. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll be flipping every coin you own. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has a rich history stretching all the way back to 1909. It was introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just any person, but one of the most iconic presidents in American history. The 1994 Lincoln cent, while seemingly modern, is a fascinating part of this legacy. Struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, over 13 billion of these coins were produced in that year. Now you might be thinking, with billions minted, how can one be worth anything more than a cent? Ah, that's where the real treasure lies. Because within these billions, some extremely rare and valuable errors slipped through the cracks, and collectors are hunting for them like gold. Let's get straight into the good stuff, the kinds of errors and varieties that can turn a simple penny into a life-changing payout. Point: one of the most famous and valuable types of errors in coins is the double die. If you happen to find a 1994 penny with doubling in the letters, especially Liberty or In God We Trust, you might be holding onto a five-figure treasure. Collectors go crazy over clean, bold doubling. Another highly collectible error is the off-center strike. If the design of the coin is noticeably off from the center, especially if more than 50% of the design is missing and the date is still visible, you're looking at serious collector interest. These can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on how dramatic the error is. Clipped planchet: this happens when the blank metal disc used for the penny is improperly cut. If your 1994 penny has a crescent-shaped chunk missing, it might be a clipped planchet error, which can be worth $50 to over $1,000, depending on condition and severity. Transitional errors: these are the real unicorns of the coin world. Some rare 1994 cents may have been struck on older bronze planchets from the 1980s or on foreign coin planchets by mistake. These kinds of errors can send the value of the coin skyrocketing. We're talking about coins valued at up to $585, $345, so now you're probably itching to check your change, but what exactly should you be looking for? Here's your quick collector's checklist. Is the coin shiny and detailed, or worn down? Coins in mint state can bring thousands of dollars, even without major errors. Is there any visible doubling in the letters or date? Grab a magnifying glass. You might be looking at a double die obverse. Is the coin off-center, missing part of the design, or oddly shaped? These are all signs of valuable mint errors. Does the color look different? Some rare transitional errors can appear slightly redder or darker than normal due to different metal compositions. What mint mark does it have? Look under the year. A small D means Denver, no mark means Philadelphia, and S stands for San Francisco. The most valuable ones are usually Philadelphia mint with no mark and include rare error types. You might be wondering, who's buying these coins, and what are they really worth? Well, the coin market in 2025 is red hot. Rare pennies are being auctioned off for eye-popping amounts, especially if they're certified by PCGS or NGC, the top coin grading services. A 1994 Lincoln penny with a dramatic off-center strike sold for over $1,500. A double die obverse in mint condition fetched more than $8,000. And yes, a 1994 Lincoln cent with a transitional planchet error sold in a private sale for a reported $585, $345. Collectors are out there looking for these coins right now. If your penny is clean, unique, and graded, it could be the next big headline in the numismatic world. If you think you found a rare 1994 penny, do not clean it. Cleaning a coin can ruin its collector value. Use gloves when handling the coin to avoid fingerprints. Store it in a protective coin holder or flip. Take it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. List it on reputable platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. If you're looking to sell, you can also bring it to local coin shows or dealers. Just make sure they have a good reputation and know what they're doing. So there you have it, the 1994 Lincoln penny might just be one of the most underrated treasures in your pocket change. While most of them are worth a cent, a small handful can be worth hundreds, thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. It all depends on errors, condition, and rarity. So go ahead, check your piggy banks, search your jars, and raid your old coin rolls, because you might be sitting on a $585,345 penny, and not even know it. And remember, here on USA Coins 1, we're all about helping you discover hidden value, understand the history, and stay informed about the hot coin market. If you found this video helpful or exciting, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more deep coin dives, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a chance to strike it rich. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting, treasure seekers. You've been watching USA Coins 1, where every coin has a story, and sometimes, a six-figure surprise. Stay curious. Stay collecting. See you in the next video. Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the place where pocket change turns into gold. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that looks ordinary, but could be hiding an extraordinary secret. Yes, we're talking about the 1998 Lincoln penny, a humble copper-coated coin that might be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars, and believe it or not, some of these pennies have been reported with a market value as high as $585,344. That's right. 1 cent turning into over $500,000, so don't go anywhere. We're about to uncover the mystery, the value, and the powerful history behind the 1998 Lincoln penny. You might be sitting on a fortune and not even know it. Let's start with the story. The Lincoln penny is one of the most iconic coins in American history. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, it replaced the Indian head penny and made history by being the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, and not just a symbol. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse of the coin proudly displays Abraham Lincoln's portrait, a design that has remained largely unchanged for over a century. Fast forward to 1998, and the Lincoln penny is still going strong, but this year would turn out to be a very special one, especially the ones minted in Denver, marked with the D mint mark. In 1998, the Denver Mint produced 5,225,353,500 Lincoln pennies. That's right, over 5.2 billion coins. Now you may ask, if there are billions of these, why is one worth over $500,000? Well, here's the twist: among those billions, there are error coins, varieties, and even double-die obverse that make some of them extremely rare and incredibly valuable. Let's talk about the types of valuable 1998 pennies you might find in your pocket change, coin jar, or collection. This is where the design elements on the front of the coin, especially Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date, appear slightly doubled. This kind of error can be subtle or strong, but collectors pay big bucks for them. Wide AM reverse variety. This is a big one. Most 1998 pennies were made with the close AM design, where the letters A and M in America are nearly touching, but on rare occasions, a wide AM version was struck, a design intended for proof coins only, and accidentally used on regular business strikes. The gap between the A and M in America could turn your coin into a small fortune. Center strikes. These are coins that were misaligned when struck, causing part of the design to be missing. Depending on how extreme the error is, these coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Clipped planchets. A portion of the penny might appear cut off, as if a bite has been taken from it. This minting mistake creates visual intrigue and high collector demand. Even without errors, a 1998 penny in pristine condition, sharp details, no scratches, and perfect color, can sell for $10 to $150 or more. And if it's been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC, and scores a superb MS68 or higher, it could command thousands. So, how did a coin that says 1 cent end up selling for over $585, $344, a rare 1998 Lincoln penny with multiple factors, a combination of error, rarity, and immaculate condition, was auctioned to a passionate collector for an astonishing price? While this is not common, it proves that rare coins can reach massive heights when two collectors want the same treasure. As of now, coin marketplaces, auctions, and even eBay listings are full of hopeful sellers pricing their error coins between $200 and $25,000, depending on the error and the grade. So yes, the 1998 D penny can be worth far more than face value. If you know what to look for. Let's break down how you can find out if your 1998 D penny is valuable. Use a magnifying glass or loupe. Check for doubling in Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. Look at the reverse side. Are the letters A and M in America touching? That's the common close AM, but if there's a visible gap, that's the rare and valuable wide AM. Check the condition. Is your penny scratched, dirty, or worn out? Or does it look crisp, clean, and perfect? Mint state coins are far more valuable. Consider professional grading. Send your penny to PCGS or NGC to get it officially graded. A high-grade certification can increase your coin's value dramatically. Join coin forums and watch auctions. Sometimes the best way to learn is to observe what other collectors and sellers are doing. Look for real auction results and trends. Your change jar. Old penny rolls from the bank. Estate sales, garage sales, inherited collections. Always keep an eye out. It only takes one lucky find to change everything. The 1998 D Lincoln penny is more than just a coin. It's a tiny piece of American history, a symbol of hidden value, and possibly a hidden treasure in your pocket. So the next time you see a penny, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. You might just be holding a $585,344 coin in your hand. If you learned something new today, or if you're excited to start your own coin hunt, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA COINS1, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare penny, or if you're going to start checking your change after this video. This is USA COINS1, where we unlock the true value of every coin, 1 cent at a time. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and never underestimate a penny. Welcome back to USA COINS1, your ultimate destination for coin collectors, rare finds, and hidden treasures that could be lying in your pocket right now. Have you ever wondered if that little copper penny in your drawer could actually be worth a fortune? What if I told you that one of the most common coins from the year 2004, the Lincoln 2004 D-cent penny, could actually fetch hundreds, even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition and minting errors? Yes, you heard that right. That small cent with a D mint mark, standing for the Denver Mint, could hold the key to unlocking value far beyond 1 cent. In today's video, we're diving deep into the history, hidden varieties, grading secrets, rare errors, and current market values of the 2004 D Lincoln cent. So grab a seat, because you don't want to miss a second of this. Let's begin. Let's rewind the clock for a moment. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909, to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first regular issue U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of a symbolic design, marking a turning point in U.S. coinage. Fast forward to 2004, the penny still bore the famous image of Lincoln on the obverse, the front of the coin, designed by Victor David Brenner. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Now, in 2004, the Lincoln cent was struck in 2 main mints, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, with a D mint mark. Today, we're focusing on the 2004 D Lincoln cent, and trust me, this little guy has stories to tell. In 2004, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 3.49 billion Lincoln cents. That's right, over 3.5 billion of these coins were made. So you might be thinking, if there were so many made, how can one be valuable? Here's the secret: not all coins are created equal. While most are common, a small percentage of 2004 D pennies have rare features, mint errors, or high-quality strikes that make them extremely valuable to collectors. The coin itself is made primarily of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, a composition introduced in 1982 when the cost of copper became too high. These post-1982 pennies are actually just copper-plated zinc, but some rare examples can be mistakenly struck on copper planchets. That's where things get very interesting. Now, let's talk about what really sends the value of a 2004 D Lincoln penny skyrocketing: errors and rare varieties. here are some of the most valuable and interesting errors found on the 2004 penny. Double die errors, a doubling of the design elements, especially on the date, liberty, or the motto "In God We Trust." These are highly sought after by error collectors. Off-center strikes, a coin that was not properly aligned when struck. A 5% off-center might not fetch much, but a 50% off-center strike with a visible date and mint mark can bring hundreds. Clipped planchet errors. This occurs when part of the coin's edge is missing due to a misfeed in the minting process, struck on the wrong planchet. Some extremely rare 2004 cents have been found struck on a dime planchet or a foreign coin blank. These are exceptionally rare and can command thousands of dollars. Be error. This error occurs when a die crack appears between the B and E in liberty, making it look like there's an I in between. These are fun errors that can bring in a premium price. Another key factor that determines the value of your 2004 penny is its grade. Coin grading is the process of evaluating a coin's condition, wear, luster, strike quality, and eye appeal. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, known as the Sheldon scale. A 2004 penny in circulated condition may only be worth a few cents, but a coin in mint state condition, meaning it looks nearly flawless with original mint luster, can easily fetch $10 to $100 or more. A 2004 Lincoln penny graded MS69 red by PCGS or NGC, near perfect, can sell for over $500, even reaching a market value of $585.343 or more in exceptional cases. These are the pennies that collectors fight over in auctions and private sales. So if you have a roll of 2004 pennies, go through them carefully. You might just be holding a hidden gem. Let's get into the real numbers. Here are some auction records and current market values for the 2004 penny. 2004 Lincoln Cent MS69 red certified by PCGS sold for $645 in a heritage auction. Error coins with double dies or struck on foreign planchets have sold for over $1,000. A perfectly centered off-center strike with a high grade sold for around $320. Even circulated examples with unique die cracks or strong doubling have brought $20 to $50 online. And as of today's market, a pristine MS68 RD example can easily fetch $100 to $200, while top-graded specimens are touching $500 plus based on collector demand and rarity. So yes, that 2004 penny in your change jar? It could be worth hundreds of dollars, if not more. Want to know if your penny is a jackpot? Here's a step-by-step guide to check your 2004 Lincoln Cent. Examine it under a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Look for any doubling on the date, liberty, or "In God We Trust." Inspect the rim, any center strike. Check for odd coloring, could be a wrong planchet. Compare with error coin listings on auction sites like Heritage or eBay. If it looks uncirculated, get it graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. The next time you find a 2004 penny in your couch cushions, car floor, or wallet, don't ignore it. Give it a good look, because it might be worth way more than 1 cent. If you've got one of these coins or want to learn more about coin values, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to USA COINS1, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss an episode where we uncover hidden treasures from your pocket change. Drop a comment below if you found a rare penny or want us to cover another coin. We love hearing from you. This is USA COINS1, signing off with another rare coin revelation. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and who knows, your next penny might just be worth a fortune.